How much money can you make investing in real estate? Is it a little? Is it a lot? Well, I'm going to tell you on this episode. Stay tuned. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be giving you the good, the better, and the best amount of money that you would make investing in real estate. I'm going to tell you what to expect investing in real estate. I'm going to tell you some mistakes that I made investing in real estate and how you can avoid them. And I'm going to give you the secret to doubling your income in real estate investing. Okay, so when we're talking about how much money can you make investing in real estate, the first thing that you really need to look at is yourself. What is your commitment to this? Are you wanting to do this full time? Are you really committed to it? Or is it something that you're just dabbling in? That's really a question that you're going to have to ask yourself, because that really determines the answer about how much money that you're going to make. So let's be real. Are you doing this kind of just every now and then? Are you going to be committed to do this every single week and work on this? Because it really makes a difference. And I can tell you, if you do it often and you do it consistently, you'll make a lot of money, but you don't have to spend a lot of time. We're going to get to that. The second thing that you need to think about or consider when we're talking about how much money you're going to make when investing in real estate is going to be what your strategy is. What are you doing most of the time? So I'm going to give you the three primary strategies. One, wholesaling, where you really don't own any properties. You're really just getting properties and you're flipping those contracts and getting a fee. That's one way. Second way, fixing and flipping. That, again, a myriad of things. We could be talking about fixing and flipping where we're doing big full renovation jobs or where we're just fixing a couple of little things. But the bottom line is you're doing some repairs to the property and then reselling it. That's another thing that you can do. And then the last thing is rental properties and being a landlord. You know, this is really going to determine, because those are three different things and they provide three different types of income. So when we're talking about real estate investing, you really got to talk about, okay, which one of those primary categories, which one of those three buckets am I really playing in? I'm going to tell you a secret at the end about each of those buckets, but write it down and think about which one of those three buckets are you in? Which one are you going to concentrate on? And what money is attached to each of those things? So when we're talking about wholesaling, on average, you're going to make about $5,000 per deal. If you're fixing and flipping and you're doing the full renovation, the data shows last year in 2019, the average fix and flip, the profit on it was about $65,000. So, you know, yes, you took more risk and you spent more money, but that's about what you would make fixing and flipping houses and real estate. And then number three, being a landlord and getting that passive income from the rental income, you know, that's going to get you, you know, each property, if it's just a single family residence, that's going to get you $400 or $500 a month. So how many of those do you need? Let's go through it. And number three, when we're talking about how much money you can make investing in real estate, I'm going to give you the real tea, the real bonus. You actually want to do something else too. And that is when you are investing in these pools of properties and you receive monthly or quarterly income from that. The way that I actually do it is I've always had where I had my own company and I did fixing and flipping and I did wholesaling and I had my own rental properties. But then I also would take my money and I would buy into portfolios and we would have pools of properties and they would send me checks. I have a great opportunity where you can get in on stuff like that for as little as like $500. This is the real key to making a ton of money. You want to get in here, you want to learn these things and do those three buckets, but you want to also invest in a pool of properties so that you own a piece of hundreds of properties and you only invested a small amount of money and you're receiving those profit sharing. And last but not least, I'm going to give you one bonus way that's really going to help you make some money investing in real estate. I got to tell you just a quick story on how I did it. When I was working, like I said, you guys know, you've been watching my channel, I used to work a boring corporate America job. I learned how to do some wholesaling kind of on the side, making about $5,000 per deal. While I was working, you know, picked up an extra 50, 60, 70 grand a year on top of my income. Then I eventually quit my job, made millions, and then started doing it full time. Now I'm here on YouTube teaching you all. But the key to what I did was reinvesting the money that I got and investing in these pools. I was really able to connect with people and create some great partnerships, joint venture agreements, and find people that were in the business that had more money than I had, more resources than I had, and were better at looking at property than I were, and they made a ton of money for me. And so that's what I started doing recently. Now that I've transitioned from working and done all those things, now I'm creating an opportunity where other people can do the same thing, or you could do the same thing for others in your community. But we are stronger together, and when we pool our money together, we can buy a lot more properties and really start to change things where in a year you have a totally different life doing this. So there you have it, guys. I've given you all of these different ways on, telling you how much money you can make investing in real estate, how much money I've made investing in real estate. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to click the link below, take an opportunity to see what we're doing with NewRez. It's a completely free webinar where we're teaching you on how we're pooling properties together and giving people an opportunity. They're receiving quarterly profit sharing checks from us and owning hundreds of properties for just a few $100s. So go ahead and click on that opportunity. Go ahead also and like this video. I'll see you next time.